2. Distance. Distance matters. The closer you are to the vehicle in front, the less you can see ahead, and the less time you have to react to anything. The faster you are going, the more this matters. And when traffic comes to a halt, even at traffic lights, leave a big enough gap between you and the vehicle in front that would allow you to drive out, to avoid something that is about to crash into you from behind. One day, this habit will save you from serious injury or death. 8. But I had right of way. This tip will one day save your life and potentially anyone else who is in your car. Never assume that because you have right of way that other vehicles have also spotted that you have it. At any junction, any crossroads, any roundabout, any traffic lights, always look both ways as you emerge through the crossroad or enter the roundabout. 12. Park and ride. To hospital. When parking anywhere, do not blindly throw the door open and jump out. Sooner or later, you will die. "13. Loads of room. I can get through there." Passing any parked car too close is sooner or later going to cause you to crash and may cause you to kill. The person you kill will be stupid, having just jumped out of their vehicle without looking at oncoming traffic, and they are now dead. But it is your fault, simply because you must always assume that someone will do this. So, never pass so close that you cannot stop if and when this does happen to you. If narrow roads or other circumstances force you to pass close, you must slow down, and you must assume some idiot will open the door of a parked car and hop out onto your path. He or she may be dead, but it is your fault as well.
This info is only for new drivers having recently passed their driving test. The first 2 years of driving on the open roads after passing your test are exciting and liberating times. Be aware that you are still learning, and the law has very punitive penalties if during that first 2-year period you choose to drive recklessly or badly. If you accrue 6 points or more on your license during these first 2 years, your license will be revoked, and you will be required to take your test again before being allowed a full driving license.
25. Retail therapy. Car parks. Go to Aldi and get much more than you expected. Retail car parks, indeed any such car parks, are an accident waiting to happen. Expect every possible hazard every time you use such a parking facility. Why? Because you will encounter other drivers that are driving way too fast down the aisles, reversing out of a space without looking enough, without using their neck, not seeing children passing behind their reversing vehicle. Children running out between parked vehicles cannot even be seen until it's too late. Poor parental control, I hear you say. Maybe yes, but it is your responsibility as a driver to expect this very regular occurrence, and that this will happen and you just have to deal with it. 32. Fast equals points. Points do not equal prizes. Points equals pounds, and lots of them. If you are a young driver or a new driver or even both, then the statistics show that there is a high likelihood you will experience an incident on the roads within your first 6 to 12 months on the road. If the incident results in injury and or damage, you will pay for this financially for many years of increased insurance premiums, if you can find an insurer. If you are injured, the consequences could be even worse. Driving too fast will result in points. Points do not mean prizes, not in this game. 44. Keep metal away from humans. Humans are made of soft, floppy, fleshy materials and a few easily broken frames called bones. Vehicles, by contrast, are made of heavy, solid metals. Always expect humans, especially very young humans, to do stupid things. Your job as a driver is to keep your vehicle away from any human. Your own full-beam headlights could cause your death. This applies on pretty much any single carriageway road, but especially on narrowing, winding rural roads at night. If you forget to dip your lights, the result is that the driver heading towards you at 30 to 60 miles per hour is driving blind and is very annoyed, which means a serious potential for a head-on collision at between 50 and 100 miles per hour, assuming that both drivers slow down a little before the collision occurs. Everyone in both vehicles will finish up in hospital or worse.